Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday, March 12th, 2019. It's been a busy day. Well, I wanted to show you first. We're going to go over some of these other things here in a minute. But this big pile of stone that we had here, actually there's too much in that area. You can see it kind of with the tire. I have to rake that out a little bit more and thin that out a little bit more. But we went all the way down the driveway with the stone, and I do have a bunch left over. What I'm probably going to do is I'll just put more over everything and through here. But and whenever I say we, I mean me. So I had that one low spot over here where Caesar's standing on there. And so I took a wheelbarrow full of gravel and I filled in there, and then I threw another wheelbarrow back around the side of the chicken coop. I will add more gravel up and through here as well. So I just, I did that, and I'll add more to the path and make the path better as well. And so we ended up yesterday with 13 eggs yesterday, which is a new record for eggs. Hey! Which is a new record for eggs for us. And so today so far we've pulled in 7 already today. So I'm sure I just gave them some peanuts, and that's why they're all kind of going nuts in there for the peanuts and stuff. And that's what Caesar was trying to get. He was trying to get some peanuts. So I went on a little road trip this morning, and they have these marketplace things online. And so we had, my neighbor and I, Chris, went down, took a road trip to Cuba, New York, and I will show you what we picked up. So the guy had a bunch of grow lights. So I figured, for getting things started and getting seedlings going and all that type of stuff, definitely perfect for that. So he had 20 of them still left, so I bought all 20, and so Chris went in on it with me. So I ended up keeping 13, and she kept 7. So definitely something that will be coming in handy, and so I'm kind of happy to have these. I think it's going to be an awesome thing to have, and so that was one of the things we picked up. So then we hit some thrift shops and all that type of thing, and one of the things that I have been wanting for a very long time is this saw. I've been wanting this for a long time, and anytime I've seen them, they've been what I considered way overpriced. Obviously very antique-y type of stuff, a 2-man saw to cutting down trees. And my thought was always, if things got bad and SHTF happens, you're only going to have so much gas, and you're going to still need to cut down trees. And I really don't want to do it with an axe. And so a 2-man saw is a great way to do it. And so I picked this up today, and I was really happy about that. Now these, I already have a bunch of these already. But saw this one today. Really liked the way it looked, so I picked up another oil lamp. So, yep, that's what I did. So I love going to antique places and seeing what they have and all that. But so I'll show you in the box here all the lights. So there's all the lights that we picked up today. So just some things to help, with getting things started with as far as the plants and stuff like that, and just working with that. And so that's going to, different projects that are going to be happening. And like I said, we hit a couple of antique places today. And of course there's nobody there. It's the middle of the day, which is awesome. And so we picked up a few things, and I was happy to do that, and had a good time. It was really enjoyable. It was nice hanging out with Chris. She's a very cool lady. And so we had a good time doing that. And gets her out of the house too, and that way when you're on that road trip, it was about an hour and a half drive, So when you're doing that driving, you're not, just by yourself. You got somebody to shoot the breeze with, which is always a nice thing as well. But not a bad day here. I'm going to kick this around here at the homestead. A few clouds, which are not bad, and some sunshine. It's a little bit warmer today, and but no, not a bad day. Just kind of, like I said, low key, very mellow, and I wanted to get those things done. I got some other stuff. I got a bunch of stuff that I got to do, to be honest with you. I want to remind everybody I will be on Marfugal News tonight, so look for me then. And he's going to be on D Live, and so I will be joining him probably 9 o'clock Eastern time. So obviously much earlier on the West Coast, and so we will be going over all the latest and the greatest things that are happening, which is a lot. I just heard that Sweden and Denmark also just went into lockdown, and so it's definitely things to pay attention to. Some other information as well. I was at a convenience store, and the clerk was in there, young man, and he had a military tattoo on his one arm. And so I asked him, I said, "You in the service?" And he says, "Yeah." He says, "I'm in the National Guard." And I said, "Oh, that's cool." I said, and I asked him how old he was. He's 21. And so I said, "Yeah." I said, "I had some friends of mine, that different people that on my channel had talked about people were getting called up for drills, as they said, but it generally doesn't happen during the week." And he said, "Well," he said, "actually," I said, "So have you heard anything about that?" He goes, "Well, actually," he goes, "I leave Monday." I go, "You do?" He says, "Yeah, it's about fighting the coronavirus." And we're talking, this is a small town here in New York, way out in the middle of nowhere. And so I said to him, "Well, where are you going?" He says, "I have no idea." So he is being called up with the National Guard on Monday. He's leaving Monday and doesn't know where he's going to go. So that is interesting. And so, I find that something to pay attention to, okay? Because what's going on? What are they getting ready for? Why are they calling up all these National Guard units? So I'm curious to hear from you guys if you know of anybody in your area of the country, or in the state, or wherever you are the National Guard units being called up there as well? But or is it just like a New York thing? I know the last time I looked, which was last night, we had 216 cases in New York of the coronavirus, and I'm sure that's going to end up being a lot more as we move forward. So very interesting, as well. So I wanted to take you over here real quick and show you this. This is actually drying up pretty well, which I knew it would. It just takes a couple days. All that runoff and all that water, this was all underwater here, and now that's not. These are way down. Even this over here, this was all underwater over here, and that's already down. So got a few, a little bit more here. So, we get into next week and this should all be dried up, which will be a good thing. And hopefully we can get other things squared away that we need to get squared away. Richard is going to come back, my neighbor over here, on Monday. We're going to move some of this gravel that's going to be extended out this way, here. And we may extend it out the back way as well. I'm not 100% sure yet, because the well cap is here. So if we went from this point, I don't know, I think that's about 14 feet if we go on the inside of that. So we could actually extend it out, but the well cap would be close to part of the house. But we could actually extend this out this way, the 7 feet, and have that, the back part. I don't know, we'll have to figure all that out, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, there's stuff to do. There's definitely stuff to do. So we'll get there. A lot to do. Things will take time, but we'll get there. But the biggest thing is getting everything finished drying out first back here. So that's what we're going to work on first. So anyway, that's what's happening here today with me at the homestead. And like I said, just got up and made that road trip, and so just got back a little while ago, and I wanted to share with you what I picked up. give you the information that I found out, and I thought that was interesting. So I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback. As far as the National Guard, have you heard anything in your area of the country, and what have you heard? Are people being called up, and if they are being called up, do they have any idea where they're going? So, you know, that should be interesting. But anyway, so that's it for now, guys. I am going to jump off here so I can get this video up for you. You know, remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. All right? Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you will be fine. I will talk to you all later. I hope you all have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.